But he helped build that church. He helped build the old schools back then. He was a carpenter.
Okay.
So he and some other older people, helped build that church. They went there all their lives.
Yeah.
And so it's just part of it's in my blood.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So your dad helped build the church.
He helped construct it actually, and the older class room back on the back side back there.
Okay.
He and Carol Deaver and Forster, some of your kinfolk.
Some of my in-laws, absolutely.
And they all pitched in and did what they could. You know, so it's just part of us.
Yeah.
Okay, up to the children's wing. What is now the children's wing.
Really? So that far around was just built by church members? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yes. And at one time they put a new roof on, and different ones went out and worked on it and did that, and everything. And I think Grana, which was Frank Cross Sr., he wanted to measure everything, and they just couldn't understand why he wanted to. But he was a builder and a farmer, but that's what he thought, And then that last one that they put on, Tracy Lynn even was on top of the building. The whole church trying to help put on things too.
Of course, the men did the cleaning up and kept everything going. And we had the Bryants. Their last name was the Bryants. They lived up behind Billy and Frank Cross, that old house back behind. I don't know if you've been back there or not. Behind their house on the west, there was an old house, but you had to go by Billy and them's house to the back. That's where the Bryants lived. And they was always there in the wintertime. They went early and built a fire in the old wood stove and had it warm by the time church service. And that's what they did.
And everything. And the women of the church cleaned the church. They would get on their hands and knees and scrub the floors and the pews and all kinds of stuff. They just cleaned and cleaned all the time. And then us kids would do the songbooks and put everything where it belonged and pick up trash and whatever. We all worked and did something towards the church, and everything.
We've had some really wonderful people in the community that stepped forward when they needed to, when the church needed them, whatever they needed. They were just poor old farmers, most of us.
They asked me, several of them asked me, said, how much they pay you? And I said, nothing. They said, oh, I know better than that. I know you. I said, no, I'm doing it for nothing. They said, well, why? I said, I'm doing it for God and God's people. That's why I'm doing it. Because you're supposed to help do God's work and hello, and I enjoyed it for 14 years. And
I've been here, I think, 14 years and have worked in the kitchen about 12 years.
Yes, sir.
And when we first got here, the kitchen was a small country-style kitchen, traditional cabinetry, smaller stove, everything. And my wife and my brother and I gutted the kitchen, took over the neighboring Sunday school room, and made the modern kitchen we had now. Jimmy Gage got the floor laid for us. Charlie Sheffield was helpful in securing some used restaurant equipment for us. And my mother-in-law bought the dishwasher. So we set up a nice kitchen.
Absolutely, absolutely. So why is it that you serve them? Why do you do everything that you do at this church?
I keep a link of chain on my key ring to remind me that I'm a bondservant of Jesus Christ, and that all God asks of me is to be available, and He will direct me where to serve. And that's what I do. God has just put on my heart to serve in different things: quilting ministry, the kitchen, grief share, teaching Sunday school. Whatever comes up, I'm available, and that's it. You don't have to be talented, just available. God will take care of it.